Now, word is that you are shipping DECtalk Access 32 with subsequent versions of WindoWise.
That's right. Eloquence is nice for a lot of things, but there are some issues with Eloquence, and so we're always looking around for options of other synthesizers that we can use with WindoWise. Of course, it supports anything we can get our hands on, but as far as what we ship with it now, we decided to work very closely with Phonics, who is now the latest owner of DECtalk, both the hardware and software products. But they're mainly, of course, only working on their software products now. And we worked up a great deal with them to allow us to include DECtalk Access 32 with every copy of WindoWise now. So when you install WindoWise, we're not sure if we're going to default to Eloquence or DEC, how that's going to be, but they'll both be there that you can certainly install either one, Eloquence or DEC, and be able to use that. Now, this copy of DECtalk will be locked to WindoWise. It will only be usable by WindoWise. So we'll still have our full version available that we've been selling. But if anybody's been watching our list, you'll know that that price has dropped down from $200 down to $75 for the full version, which can be used by any product that supports DECtalk Access 32.
Okay, so that means that there's no additional copy protection as a result of DECtalk then because it's locked to WindoWise.
Exactly. So you don't have that headache anymore. It's just going to be there. It's just going to work, and that's the beauty of it. So there is no copy protection other than it only works with WindoWise, and that in itself, as you said, is the copy protection, I guess.
Okay. What about those of us who own DECtalk Access 32, in our own rights? Will WindoWise be smart enough not to overwrite that version of DECtalk?
Absolutely. We want to make sure that this is all seamless to the user. So even if you select to install the version that only works with WindoWise, it will not overwrite your full version at all. So you won't even know anything what's going on. It won't interrupt at all your existing copy, and they'll just be totally separate. So, yeah.
So what version of DECtalk will be shipping?
Well, we're not 100% sure yet, but it's probably going to be in the... We've been working with DECtalk because they've had some issues with some of the other... Some problems that they've had over the years, and we've talked to them. They're very anxious now to resolve some of these issues, and they have for us. And so I'm not sure what they're going to be calling that version. Last I heard, it's probably going to be called 4.62, which is basically the 4.61 with all of our fixes that we asked them to resolve. They also are working on some newer technology things that hopefully we can pass on as that becomes available. But for right now, it probably will be the 4.62.
Okay, because DECtalk ain't what it used to be. Some of the newer iterations of the software sound quite strange.
Well, that's some of the things that we asked them to fix. When they came out with the 4.61, I don't know that too many people were actually using that or were that actually... I just don't know how many people were actually playing with it, who beta tested it or whatever, but there were some very big differences in the voice quality. The pitch seemed strange. It was just all around not good. And so, but it had some other fixes in there that were good that we've asked for. And so we wanted the best of both. And that's where the 462 will come into play. So it will have the same old sound that you're used to, but have some of that static noise that some people were hearing on some sound cards or whatever, that's gone away. And some of the sappy problems that they were having in the past have gone away and things like that.
There are also issues of excessive use of abbreviations, i.e. Sunday Microsystems, Windows 98 Southeast. Are they going to be looked at?
That's definitely on the list of things that we're working with them on. DECtalk in the past had the ability of disabling all the abbreviations and acronym type features. Unfortunately, it had the side effect of causing major other problems, which is why WindoWise didn't issue the command to tell it to stop doing that. We are working with them to resolve that, so again, we can get the best of both. We can shut it up without getting the side effects. So hopefully that will be in there, yes.
This is an example of what DECtalk 4.62 sounds like. Fortunately, this version never shipped with WindoWise. That wasn't typed with a bunch of E's. That is a bug with this particular version. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this interview clip.